We start today in Huntington Beach, where an art studio is making waves. Literally. Water marbling is an ancient art form that dates back centuries. This unique and meditative craft transforms water and ink into stunning one-of-a-kind designs. And California Live correspondent Lisa Breckenridge is at Mayu Silk Art to craft her own mesmerizing silk masterpiece. Lisa, these pieces are wearable works of art, just beautiful.
They are, and like you said, it's completely meditative as well. I'm going to bring in the owners. We have Phil and Star from Mayu Silk Art. Thank you so much for letting us come in. Tell me, you guys have zero background in art, and yet you opened up an art studio.
Well, that's because artistic ability adds nothing to this. If you're like me and you have zero artistic ability, you can look like an artistic rock star.
I love that. I love that. And for you, this really became a way of connecting with community, right?
Yes. Painting on water is intuitive, and so it just seemed natural to be able to bring it to folks of all ages, genders, and abilities, and it's super fun too.
And it's an ancient technique that goes back forever ago, right?
About 1,200 years at least. The oldest known form of it is Japanese. It also has very deep roots in Turkey.
Everyone kind of added a little bit.
That's how art is.
Yeah.
When an artist sees a new art, they want to try it, but they add what they already know about art to it, and next thing you know, you've got a new art form.
Okay,
so it's always evolving.
Let's get going, because I have, about 3 minutes to create my work of art for you. So first, Star is going to go ahead and kind of clean the water. And this kind of becomes our canvas. And next we're going to add in the big drops of paint. So it's just basically layering and adding, and it kind of sinks down, right? But
no, it's actually floating.
Okay.
So we're floating the paint on the top of the surface. Surface tension is what's keeping that paint there.
And where can I start adding?
And you're just going to keep adding paint right on top of the black.
Just let it drop, salt shake.
Okay, this one is the sharp salt shaker, as you said. You guys do classes, but really you took off for doing corporate events and doing parties and wrap parties, correct?
Any kind of party, really. We've done bat mitzvahs, weddings, funerals. It really is appropriate for everything. We also have a business course that we teach, and we've got students in 34 countries.
Wow. How much does it cost to make a typical silk scarf?
It typically is going to be $60 or less for each 100% silk scarf. It's hand painted. It goes home with you right away, so you don't have to wait for it or come back for the finished design. You're going to do your
This will be our last one, because I think then we have to start moving along, because I want everyone to see my finished piece here.
That's all of our colors.
There we go. Okay, we have 1 minute left, so go ahead, and we're going to start from
so
this
you're going to start at this end. You're going to lock it up against this edge and go straight back. Sorry about that noise.
Sorry, it's kind of like nails on a chalkboard. And this is for all ages. As you can see behind us, we have some young kids
over and go back,
doing it as well. And then you can get as detailed as you want, but I think that's enough for us right now. And then let's go ahead and take our scarf, and we're going to add this in. You guys, we have 30 seconds left. So come on, Phil, put her in for me. Ready? Which way? This way. There we go. I'm doing it all wrong. It takes a team.
Here we go.
Come watch this. You have to see. Amazing. And do you see what we have down here? We need to pull it up now. I know you guys, it's not completely perfect, but I just want everyone to see it is ready. And then you rinse it. I mean, Amber, can you imagine? And you could do this with your girls.
Right in there. There we go.
And now we're going to rinse her.
And then we're going to stretch it out.
Beautiful.
And it is all
there
done.
you go. I made that, you guys.
That is beautiful. Lisa, thank you so much, and bring that back for me. I want to wear that.
Just go ahead and walk
Let it
back.
dry first.
Yeah.